Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Tropical update number 54 on Category 1 Hurricane Larry making its way towards Newfoundland. Post-tropical cyclone Mindy located south of North Carolina now, an area of interest near Africa, and another one in the Gulf of Mexico, all of which we talked about yesterday, but a few things have changed. Let's begin with Larry. Larry, as we mentioned, is making its way towards Newfoundland. We see a little bit of burst of convection here in the nighttime. Sometimes that happens. Hurricane warning and tropical storm warnings now in effect for portions of the island, which is expected, as I've kind of alluded to over the past few updates. Atlantic Canada is certainly in the picture and has been for quite some time. Very large, powerful Larry going to be making its way towards there. After it's out of the way, it's going to make its way up towards Greenland, where 3 to 4 feet of snow is going to fall. So in case you were wondering about that, that's always interesting. So we'll continue to monitor that and perhaps see how much snow actually falls in Greenland. Although by that time, I'm probably not going to be talking about where Larry is at. Then we take a look at the models here. Again, everybody's general consensus. Newfoundland, just off the coast of Greenland, dumping a whole bunch of snow as it goes up the coastline there. Remember, it's large, it has lots of convection with it. Rain to snow ratio is usually 1 to 10. Keep in mind that, a storm like Ida brought 2 feet of rain. And if we're to do 1 to 10, that's, 20 feet of snow. But that's not, the core of Larry isn't going to be making landfall on Greenland, and it'll have time to wring itself out a little bit. And so that's why it's 3 to 4 feet and not quite 20. But still, the point is there's going to be a lot of snow up in Greenland with this tropical cyclone here. It won't be tropical at that point. Mindy looked great on radar last night. If anybody got to watch it make landfall, I don't think I tweeted it, but if you want it, ask me. I'll send you the radar of it as it was making landfall. It looks like it has an eye, but the satellite has looked like how it looks right now for almost Mindy's whole life. We do see a broad rotation underneath the main convection, which is why it was a tropical cyclone. Of course, now it's non-tropical, and that's that story on Mindy, short-lived and made landfall in the United States. So, anything can happen. An area of interest off the coast of Africa. Again, we're going to be watching the Cabo Verde Islands for potential watches and warnings if necessary due to this storm. 70% chance of formation in the next 5 days from the Hurricane Center. It'll be out of our hair by the time we get to a week from now, according to the European ensembles. So again, just something to watch. No major threat to land with that one. We're also watching an area of interest in the Caribbean Sea at the moment, going to be making its way into the Gulf, riding the coastline areas. Few of the models are decently strong with this one, but also not all the models support it. So still just something to keep an eye on. Of course, if it stays over land, it's probably not going to form. If it goes over water, or stays over water, I guess, it has a better chance of forming and riding that coastline, not potentially affecting areas in South Texas. 40% chance from the Hurricane Center within the next 5 days on that one. Again, the European ensemble overview, we can see another wave coming off the coast in about a week from now, on the coast of Africa in about a week from now. We do see a couple lows located off the coast of Florida near the Bahamas. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think that's going to develop into anything, but still, something to keep an eye on. We'll have another update out tomorrow night if our area of interest in the Gulf continues to be interesting, if you know what I mean. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Of course, Larry as it makes its way towards Newfoundland and then Greenland. And then, of course, our other little storms, no major threats to land that we'll continue to keep an eye on because, who knows what could happen. Of course, the peak of hurricane season, this is the heat of it here in September. So we're just got to stay prepared and keep an eye on all the signals for potential development. That's all for now. Chris 6 and 4, their Catholic Media.